Dear colleagues, we are presenting the research on peculiarities of generation of semantic of natural language speech using unlimited and context-dependent grammar. Different scientists had lots of researches that are connected to the generation of semantic of natural language speech using different technologies and techniques. These scientists developed different mathematical models of speech, worked on linguistic analysis of textual content, on modeling using generative grammars, they discovered different methods of automatic processing of textual content, worked on theoretical problems of morphological description, as well as classified the morphemic and word-forming structure of derivatives of, let's say, Ukrainian and other languages. By setting the grammar, we will talk that the terminal symbols are the word forms of some natural language. The auxiliary symbols will be the syntactic categories, verbs, nouns, adjectives, and some others. R will be the initial symbol, well, the beginning of the sentence, and we shall use the terminal strings, which will produce the correct sentence of some language. This slide presented the part of the table where the rules for the sentences of specific structure in Ukrainian language are presented. Here are set the choice of structure, deploying a nominal group, the verbal groups, and the realization of syntactic categories of word forms. This slide presents the example of the phrase structure grammar of type 0 by Noah Chomsky for generating a sentence in Ukrainian language. This slide presents the rules for the sentence structure in German. Here's the choice structure, the nominal group, verbal groups, and realization of syntactic categories of word forms. And here's the example of a phrase structure of grammar of type 0 for a sentence in German. The slide presents the structure, the example of the structure of content-dependent grammar, how the sentence is produced in a content-dependent grammar. The grammar is of type 1. This slide presents the main steps of the algorithm, how to convert the constant-dependent grammar into context-free grammar. Slide presents the example of the construct of the sentence produced using context-free grammar. The same sentence was at the slide 8, and the same sentence is here, so you can compare the difference. This slide shows an example of regular grammar. There are rules, set of rules for rewriting strings, and the starting symbol R. There is a lines, how the symbols are rewritten, and a tree that shows how the sentence was produced. As a conclusion, we can say that in this work, the general conceptual principles of modeling of word exchange processes in the formation of text arrays, on example F on Ukrainian and German sentences, were formed. Also, we looked into the lexicographic rules of syntactic type for automated processing that were developed, and the work has practical value because the proposed models and rules make it possible to effectively organize the process of creating lexicographic systems for processing syntactic textual content. Thank you.